welcome back, guys. I know, listen. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Don't get on me. Okay, y'all, life has been lifing, and I know y'all understand, and that's okay. But welcome back to Vibing with Age. I hope y'all are having a great summer. I hope everything is going immaculate. So, as y'all can see, I'm in a room. I stayed with my school over the summer to help work and stuff like that. So, my bad. My license called me. Anyway, welcome back to Vibing with Age, y'all. And I've just been up and down here and there. So, yeah, I am moving into a new apartment within the next few weeks. So, y'all will not see this. So, don't worry about it, okay, y'all? So I am back with another story time. We up in close and personal, okay? This is like a little FaceTime call, y'all. And let me tell you something. This story is juicy, and I hope y'all got y'all popcorn, something to drink, and let's get started. So, guys, a while back I did post a story called "The North Carolina Trip Gone Bad." Now you gotta go back. You gotta go back and watch it. I'm gonna put the link in the description to give you a choice, but you gotta go back and watch it because that's the background. You always need a background for a story, you know what I'm saying? So we're continuing. This is the continuous of that video. All right, y'all. So just to give you a little recap, my ex name is Robert. We're gonna use the same name. My ex named Robert. When we was on the North Carolina trip, he basically cheated on me, child. He basically cheated with me, broke up. I was sad. All that extra, right? So this is what happened after. This is the aftermath. So y'all, after all that happened, me being dumb, naive as we all are, we make mistakes. Me being naive and stuff like that, I was still talking to him because after the trip and everything, I think we had the time to talk, and it was more of like we was trying to figure out if we could still make this work from my side. Obviously, he wasn't feeling the same, but anyway, so we were still trying to make sure it worked, right? So me and Robert were still talking, right? But however, I started talking to this other boy. We just gonna call him the plug. I started talking to the plug. Like, we was talking real heavy. He liked me, but I liked him too, but it was more of a rebound thing. Like, it was just a lot going on. I was still talking to somebody else, but I let him know that, y'all. I did let him know that. So we were still talking, y'all. We were still messing around. We were still doing all of that. So it was one time. What happened? It was one time I was with the plug, and we was doing some stuff I ain't had no business. And listen, we was doing something at the time, and he had called me and texted me, and his tire had went flat. And I didn't answer immediately, but I did get up and I did go when I had the chance to go, right? So I went up to his house to make sure he was cool. We were talking and stuff like that. He was a little upset that I didn't answer him immediately, but I'm not his girlfriend no more. So he get what he get when he get it, and that's it, okay? So we were talking or whatever, and Robert's birthday is on Halloween, right? So it's on Halloween. Y'all, this is Deja from the future. His birthday being on Halloween should told me enough. His birthday was on Halloween, y'all. Anyway, continue. So I know this was a few weeks before Halloween or so. It might have been 2 or 1 week. So it was like I want to say like 2 weeks prior or 1 week prior. And we were talking when I was over there, and we had deep conversations. Like, we were just talking. And I asked him, so what are you doing for your birthday? And he told me that all he was doing is probably going somewhere. He said he was going up to North Carolina or something, and he was going to hang out with his homeboys and stuff like that. So I was like, you just let me know, and if you want to do something with me or like something, then we can go do something. Sorry, y'all. I was like, then we can go do something or something. And he was like, okay. So fast forward, Halloween come, and he didn't say anything to me, so I made my own plans, y'all. I made my own plans. So I was with one of my closer friends at the time. Let's name them. We're gonna name them Jamie. So this was one of my best friends at the time. We don't talk no more right now, but I think we all right. But we don't talk no more. But I was with my friend Jamie at the time, and we had some plans. We were supposed to stop by my friend's house to go watch a movie, and then we were supposed to stop by her friend's house, and they were having a little Halloween get together, right? So we at my house. Me and my friend, we at my house, and my best friend that I mentioned in the last story time, she had left for the military at this point, right? So the one time she had her phone, because you know during basic, people don't really be having their phone. So the one time she had her phone or whatever, she called me. So we on the phone, whatever, and then Kendra was like, I don't think she cared about her name. Kendra was like, so when did Robert and Sasha get together? And if y'all don't remember Sasha, I told you, you gotta watch that other video. Sasha was a close friend of mine. But when he cheated, he was cheating with me on her, with Sasha. Clear it up, Dage. Listen, so Sasha, just to make it more clear, because I just be talking. From the other story time, remember we found somebody in the bed with him, and it was Sasha. So he was cheating on me with Sasha. Just to clear that up, right? But so yeah, so she called me. So when did Robert and Sasha get together? So I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I go to his page. I don't see anything. I'm on Instagram looking at stuff. I don't see nobody. I don't see nothing. I don't know what's going on, right? So she sent me screenshots, and she sent me this, that, and the third. Y'all, I have the pictures that were posted when they were together, and I'm gonna post them right up here. I was like, what? Y'all, I was heartbroken. Cause like I said prior, y'all, we were messing around still. And he never told me that he was messing with her, if they were dating or anything like that. He never said that to me. So now I'm sitting here flabbergasted like, so you wasn't gonna tell me that you messing with somebody else while you still messing with me, but I did the same. I told you about it, and you wasn't gonna give me the same respect? That's insane. So y'all, I'm heated. Y'all, I'm heated, I'm upset, I'm heartbroken, all that. So I'm sitting here like, where's all this coming from? So I think, y'all, this was such a long time ago. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I tried to call him. He didn't answer. And once again, come to find out, I had blocked the people that were posting him and her, or they had blocked me from seeing their story. So I didn't see any of this. So I'm blowing up his phone, calling him, texting him. He not answering none of that. None of that. So yeah, so we went to, so I still continued about my night. I was upset, but I still was trying to continue about my night. So I went to my friend's house. We gonna name her Jen. I went to Jen's house, and they were watching Halloween and her friends around. But with everything going on, me and Jamie were in and out the bathroom because I'm sitting here upset about what's going on and all this, that, and the first and third. So we ended up leaving there early. And this is just a side story, y'all. So Jen was acting so concerned. Jen was acting really concerned about what was going on. Y'all, at one point, I think sometime after, she called me. Y'all, Jen called me and was like, you know, I did see them together at one of their friends' birthday, and I thought they were a little close, but I thought that was their usual thing, so I didn't say anything. I said, that's crazy. That's wild. That's insane. You didn't think to say anything. But you a friend. You didn't think to say nothing. Listen, okay. So that, anyway, I don't even talk to Jen like that no more. Anyway, so fast forward, after Halloween, after all that happened, I was heated, y'all, and I wanted my stuff back. Cause when we first broke up, I was gonna let him keep that stuff, because technically a gift is a gift. But you think you finna mess with me and mess with somebody else and walk around with the slippers I bought, the shirt I bought, with the cologne I bought, with the bracelet I bought, with the socks I bought. Like, you thought you was gonna keep all that? So no. So I remember I called one of my friends, and I was on the phone with her. And I asked her, I was like, and she's neutral at all this. I like talking to people that's neutral. So it's like they can give me like a perspective of like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. This is this and this is that, right? So I called my neutral friend, and she was like, I don't think it's wrong for you to want your stuff back. Cool. So before I even tried to get the stuff myself, I did ask multiple people to ask him for me. Like my friend Aria, I asked her to text him, and I asked somebody else to text him and be like, hey, can you give your stuff to me so Dage can come get it? He either didn't respond or said no. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta make some shake. So I think I texted him. I could be wrong, but I think I texted him, and I was like, hey, I've been trying to get my stuff from you, but you haven't been letting people get it. He said, if you want to come get your stuff, you got to get it yourself. And you shouldn't be asking nobody to come get it. You should be able to come get it yourself. I was like, oh, okay. So I think that was the day before. So once again, I was on the phone with my friend, and I went to his house, y'all. I went to his house, and I knocked on the door. So they have a Ring camera, so I'm pretty sure they saw me. So he walks out of the garage, because it was like a house. So he walked out of the garage, and he was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I just wanted my stuff, if that's okay. I just wanted to come get my stuff, because I asked people to ask you, and you refused to give them to them. So I just want to come get my stuff. That's literally it. He started cussing me out, y'all. He started talking to me like a dog in the street. He was like, a gift is a gift. I'm not giving you nothing. Y'all, he was ODing it. So, you know, I'm upset. I'm high emotion. So what I do, I argue back. I said, I don't know who you talking to. you know, I'm going in. I'm going in. So his grandma come outside. He was like, "Hun, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? Let's calm down." And I was like, "I just came here to get my stuff, ma'am. I'm sorry about all this, but I just came to get my stuff." And he was like, and she was, excuse me, and his grandma was like, "It's okay, hun. I'm gonna make sure you get your stuff back. I'm gonna have him come get it, but I just think you need to leave because it's high in energy." And he's still behind her talking mess. "No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not getting your stuff. Don't listen to her. No, you're not. Aren't you being a little disrespectful to your grandma?" But listen, what do I know? So, y'all, I'm in tears. Like, I'm bawling. I'm like overwhelmed. Everything's going on. So I get in my car, drive down the road, and I stop because they have like a little roundabout. So I sit down, try to calm down. I call my mom, screaming, crying, all that. I'm just like, I really came down here just to get my stuff. He's cussing at me crazy. He kicked me out, all this and the third. And so my mom was on the phone trying to comfort me. But I'm not sure, but either he texted my mama or he called my mama. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But he basically was saying that I'll give your stuff to my mama instead because I came out there being disrespectful, quote unquote. So my mama came and got my stuff. Y'all, so tell me why he gonna sit there and tell my mama. He gonna sit there and tell my mama that I cussed out his grandma, which was not true at all. I did not cuss that lady at all. She was in the middle of stuff. I did not cuss at her. When I was talking to her, I was being completely respectful. He said I cussed out his grandma. He also told my mom that I was messing with the plug. Why you snitching? And my mama didn't believe him anyway, even though I was messing with the plug. But that's none of your business to tell or not. And once again, that's proof that I sat there and told you the truth. But you did not tell me when you were messing with that other girl. Y'all. And I just thought that was real life crazy. So he telling my mama all this. And my mama gets my stuff and my mama's not entertaining him. So so all that happened, y'all. I was bawling, everything. I had to calm down. But I got the stuff. And y'all, my thing is I wasn't gonna keep it. I threw everything away. It was more like a peace of mind for me, because it's just like, how do you think that I'm gonna allow you to keep my stuff after you did me so dirty continuously? Right? It's insane. That stuff is insane. So after that, after all that happened, y'all, I needed a break. So I didn't talk to him for a while. No communication, none of that. So after a while, I was like, I really just need some type of closer conversation. Like, I needed some type of conversation to really end this and move on with my life, because I just wanted answers for the things that he did me dirty with. Like, because it was just crazy. After the trip, it was like we were still trying to work on something. We were still trying to be here with it and figure out something for us in the past, like in the future. And you sat here and played in my face and got with somebody else, y'all. And the crazy thing about it, let me mention this too. The crazy thing about it, their cuff date, quote unquote, is the day of the trip. It's either the day we went on the trip or the day after the trip, like day after we left. It was June something, and that's when the trip was. The North Carolina trip. Go watch the video. But yeah, that was their cup date. So I'm just sitting here like, so y'all been planning this. That's what it seemed like. So we had a closer conversation. It was over the phone. I did not go see him. And it's sad because in his head everything had flipped, y'all. He said that I came up there and I cussed out his grandma. He said I was being disrespectful and all this and the third. And I was like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And I'm telling him stuff from my point of view. Because from my point of view, it's like, I really loved you. And I'm sitting here, I just wanted my stuff back. I came peacefully at first, and then you continued to cuss me out. And treat me like you don't know who I am after everything we've been through. Because like I said in the last story time, I knew his boy since middle school. And we seniors at this point. I knew him since like 7th grade, and we're seniors at this point. That's a long time to know somebody for you to treat me the way you treat me, relationship or not, right? So we're just having this closure conversation. We're just talking, and y'all, you know, he claimed that he had and I knew about it. I said, why would I act like that if I knew about it? Does that make sense to y'all? So I would go out my way to act crazy even though you told me about it. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. So I told him that. I was like, no, you did not tell me. He was like, I could have swore I did. You did not tell me. You did not tell me at all. So we're talking, and y'all, to be honest with you, I felt bad for him because he sounded sad. Like, he was just like, I feel bad for what I did. He did apologize. Yeah, I don't remember the full conversation, but I do remember that he just sounded sad, y'all. He sounded sad. And you know what? Karma is karma. So, yeah. And it's crazy because after, this not even it. Y'all, this not even it. It was more that happened, y'all. This is just a mini story of what happened, y'all. So, yeah. It was wild. It was crazy. And it shouldn't have happened. And, y'all, I just want to, every time I try to give y'all little etiquette from my story times, y'all just have to understand, when you see the bad signs of somebody, regardless if it's somebody you knew for years or not, you gotta let them go. As soon as you see somebody disrespecting you and stuff like that, you gotta let him go. Because I experienced like a lot of verbal abuse, a lot of like taunting from him about my weight, about him and the girl. It was just a lot. And like I said, this was not the last time that something crazy happened. It kept going. It kept going. So just like, if you see something crazy, watch your friends, watch your back. I'm not saying don't trust everybody, but if you see something crazy, please stand up and say something. Okay? Say something, speak for yourself, and let them know you got it. Go. Well, alright, y'all. That concludes this story time. Thank you so much for coming, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.